Hi, I want to share with you my patio garden. Move the beds out further. Put some herbs and caladiums. Patio. Some limelights. Do a green velvet boxwoods. Rona berry. There's a juniper. It's a dwarf variety. It should be 6 to 8 feet, and it looks like it's probably 4 feet now. And duplicate there with the boxwood and the Rona berry. Move some Gora. I had it in a different place and it was just leaning, trying to get to the sun. It's my lavender, crepe myrtle. And then this is my rose that I moved. It just wasn't getting enough sun. So she's doing well. So I love this little area here. I hope this blooms soon. So rosemary and thyme. Some strawberries. This is the red blooming strawberries. I pulled those drift roses here. They were back there. Moved my ostrich ferns back there. Got a David Austin rose there. And it's leaning. It needs more sun, but it had some blooms on it, so I wanted to wait. And then I plan to move it here near the front. So moved some geraniums up against the window. We've just had quite a bit of rain. And my rose there, Albrighton's doing really good. It's growing good. Did learn about David Austin roses. They're ones that I have are on their own root system. So when you get them, it takes 3 or 4 years for them to grow, where if you have one that grows on a graft, then those are more mature, so you're going to get more instant foliage and blooms sooner. So this is the rose garden, and I did get some boxwoods and plan on lining them up here. I have a friend who has some fence, but looked at the parterre gardens, and so I'm going to line those up. I do have a weeping cherry. I believe I'm going to put it there. But you want to see the roses. That's Miss Manners. And she just keeps blooming. And you think the blooms aren't going to. She just keeps blooming. That's this year's. Last year's June fair. But it looks like the disease and stuff, so maybe we'll get some pretty June blooms from her. And there is the rock orange, growing well. The drift pink. Look at this rose, isn't this pretty? I love that deep dark color. So we got this filled in. He brought me a load of big mulch, and so we got that filled in. It's really nice. And this rose is fixing to bloom. She's gorgeous. And her really healthy. It's fragrant plum. It's one of the week's roses. Moved my blue days here. Seems like it's happier here. And there's the Nepeta cat's pajamas. Another blue days. I forget what that purple one is. It's pretty. This one. Inside's doing well. Guess this got settled in. Looks like it's healthier. Just kind of struggling. Break these off so it'll stay bushy. Yeah, just pinch those off. You don't really want it going to seed. Look, I got a dahlia. It's dahlia and zinnia season. I need to cut some of those zinnias. This morning was raining too much. Silas, beautiful roses. I think it's getting too much shade. My blooms used to be bigger, wider. So I think the tulip magnolia is bigger this year. So I won't move it now, but I may pull it forward in the fall. These hollies are doing really good. These pencil hollies. And my Claire Austin there is blooming. There's some dahlias. Look at this zinnia, it's pretty. She's really pretty. Look with the other dahlias, and there's some more dahlias. The white crepe myrtle. These radishes, I was wanting to wait and eat some, but they get kind of weedy looking. Do have some boxwoods. I was going to put them around that, but they're a different variety. So, I'm not sure. Let's go on this side. Salvia. And these dahlias. So pretty. That golden center. My green beans. Look, there's my a curry knife shovel. This is potting mix that I have. It's really good, but it dries out really quickly. The salvia's coming up on its, not the salvia, the penta. That white penta is really pretty. The lettuce is pretty. Oh, look, the rose has so many blooms. Look. So pretty. I love it with those colors. We had a lot of the yellow ones bloomed, and the rains bent them, and so I cut a vase full. Lost one zucchini bush, but this one's doing really well. Husband picked a zucchini off of it today. This rose is doing really good. I like how that lettuce went zoom. And all the lateral shoots. Looks like we're going to have some dill. I'm going to have dill at the same time we have cucumbers, because we've gotten some cucumbers off. Still looking to make these beds wider with some of that mulch, that thick mulch. But these dahlias, those deep dark colors are so romantic, aren't they? If you need some romance, plant a garden. strawberries have done really well. That dinosaur kale, I love the color of that deep dark color against the salvia. It's really pretty. Sage and the snapdragons. Cut back the roses today. Look at this one just growing. So pretty and healthy. Did find a few strawberries and got some basil, asparagus ferns. I'll back up and come to the lesson so you can see Mama's gladiolas. This deep tomato red, the burgundy and the yellow. And some dahlias. That giant dahlia there. And those are some really tall salvia. This clematis has done really well. I still have a few blooms. It should keep blooming. Here's a native perennial that I planted last year. It's decided to come back. It's the Indian blanket. Potatoes, it looks like they need pulling. Mexican heather's fixing to bloom. It's from last year, and so is the verbena, the longer. Let's look at the vegetables. Tomatoes are coming along. We pulled a few off. They're so heavy and meaty. Look at this one tomato. Look at the size of that tomato. Look, I almost want to just pull it so nothing gets it. But, I mean, it's huge. It's a huge one. But the plant doesn't have a whole lot of tomatoes on it. But they are doing really well. I'm excited. My fence has kind of fallen over. So, that Arkansas weave, my plants got too heavy. But it was a nice thought. And the bottoms are holding really well. Look at this Black Beauty tomato. I've got these covered up with some little pots so you don't poke your eye out. You'll know where they're at. But look. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. I hope they taste good. Because I'm sure there's some skeptics out there for those tomatoes with the black tops. Look at my peppers. These are this kind. I moved my jigsaw puzzles peppers. They were just staying small, little. They're really an ornamental pepper. You can eat them. They're good. But here's the tomatoes that I took in the house. They're like this. They're so heavy. Really meaty and heavy. So that's got a little bit of blushing on it, so I'll take it in. One day they're all going to be red, aren't they? And I'm going to be happy. My shishito peppers. Here's the other type of a pepper that I have. And there's the mini bales. Oh, these taste so good. I love a bell pepper. Need to make some more hummus. They were really good in hummus. Rosemary's doing well. The eggplants are beginning to really thrive. Ooh, and look at those peppers. And those tomatoes. So pretty, huh? And those tomatoes. Let's see if we can find any cucumbers, because they could be half an inch, and in the day they will just be huge. These are a pickling, so they're kind of a smaller cucumber, but I like them small. See this little one right here? I think it's probably not going to grow anymore when they shape like that, but I'll watch it tomorrow. There's another one. That one will be huge tomorrow. Let's see what we got here. I always think this green leaf right here is a cucumber. It's just the right color. Throw that yellow leaf away. I guess that's all. That tomato leaf was laying just like a cucumber would. Yay. And these are sun golds. And I tell my husband, I was like, they're not allowed in the house. He's kind of looking at me like I was goofball. And I am. Because I eat them out here. They never make it in the house. You hear me crunching them? They are so good, like candy. And keep the cushions off of that chair in the side by side so they stay dry. These are really doing good and happy, aren't they? And those are too. And these forever, cloud tins. Look what the rain does to the blooms. And it's sad. But they just keep blooming. And the Mandeville is doing really good. And transplanted that, it did well. The Shoals Creek chase trees are doing really well. They're really pretty. Like blue bonnets. My mama would have loved that one. This is a black oak, I believe. It's gonna get really big. Offer lots of shade. Gertrude's really growing well. And this is where the Gora was. I thought it had some sun, but it does get some shade. And the limelights are getting huge. They're bypassing the sunshine ligustrum. So I was hoping they would be taller, but I do like how full it is. I never thought it would be that full. These right here, I can't remember the name, Stagoswatch something. And these are going to flush back out. These are Bosco balls. And the limelights. Looks like we've got a few little heads here. I think it'd be pretty with the lime and then that sunshine ligustrum. It's really pretty, isn't it? With that purple. And the coral. And the daylilies are really pretty from this direction, but if you're sitting on the porch, you just see the back of them. So I'm going to move those and put them on that flower bed there, because it'll get a lot of sun, and where you sit, you'll see them, and then the back of them will be up against the house. So I think I'll look for some more daylilies, because they really do well. Here's the jigsaw peppers, and it has some little peppers on it. Look. Yeah. The pink pentas. So I cut quite a bit of the elderberry. It was just leaned over so far. It was taking out this bed here, and so we have lots of elderberry for us too. And we have one over by the garden. They're just kind of an invasive, healthy plant to have, but if you have them, they're never short of them. So, look, if you sat here with me on my new patio, you could watch the, do you see them? The lightning bugs. I didn't think y'all could see them when I went back to look at the video, and they're there. So tomorrow morning I'll go get some more pine straw for this side of the flower bed. And it won't be long now, the lamplight will come on. Good night.